Okay, now we're going to look at something that's useful if you want to save or to plan for something that you need to do in the future. So in this particular case, we're looking here. It said Mia would like to end up with $13,000. Okay, so here now we have an answer of $13,000. Okay, we want to know how much does she need to contribute. Okay, so now we want to know how much she needs to invest. Okay, so if we look through carefully here, we have to read very carefully. We need to look at the interest rate per period, and we also need to look at the number of periods. Okay, what's nice about this one, it says she earns a quarterly interest rate of 1.55%. Okay, so it tells you that it's quarterly already, right? So if we convert that to a decimal, it'd be 0.00155. Okay, so it already tells you that that's going to happen each quarter. And then the last part we need to figure out is how much will she have after 9 years? Okay, now we need to think about it. If it's 9 years and then it happens quarterly, it is 4 times per year. Okay, so 9 times 4 will give us a value of 36 periods. Okay, so we're looking for a value of 36 periods. Okay, so now if we substitute in here, let's take a look. Our A value is 1,300. Sorry, 13,000. Okay, and now we are looking for what she wants to contribute. And now let's look at what we have in here. Okay, in our long set. All right, in our parentheses, we have 1 plus the interest rate per period. Now it told you the interest rate is quarterly already, so we just keep this the same. We don't have to divide. 0.0155 raised to the number of periods. Since it's 9 years, there are 36 periods, all right? And then all we need to do here is subtract 1, and then we've got 0.0155, and then we go ahead and then close that off. Okay, so now on our calculator, what we want to make sure is we wanted to just evaluate all of this. So we got to do this very carefully on our calculator. And then just remember on your calculator, right, if you want a fraction, you hit the alpha button and then y equals button. Okay, and then you can just turn it directly into a fraction. Okay, so here we go. So if I hit the alpha y equals button, we're going to choose the top one. And now what are we putting on the top? We've got 1 plus 0.0155 raised to the 36th power. And then don't forget to subtract your 1. And then divide by 0.0155, which is the interest rate per period. And then we get that, 47.7234, let's say. 47.7234. 47 point, what was it? 7234. Okay, 7234. And you can see over this side, we've got 13,000 right here. And then we divide that value here. So I'm going to take 13,000 and then just divide by that. So I'm going to divide by this, 47.7234, 47.7234. And what we're going to get here is if we do that, I've got 13,000 divided by 47.7234, and then we're going to get $272.40. So what that means here is that we're going to get $272.40, which means that if she wanted to save $13,000, she'd have to put $272.40 in 4 times a year. Okay, hope that helps.